Hello everyone and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles. Last time we saved the world and existence itself. This time we're gonna go through and finish up as much as we can. Or at least start that process. In between episodes, I did a bunch of grinding and stuff. This is what my team looks like. Shulk is at 85, Melia 82, Ryan, Dunban, Charlotte both at 82, Fiora and Ricky at 83. Here's what my equipment looks like. This is how I've been getting a bunch of EXP. Bunch of EXP and AP up gems on Shulk. HP and Earthcloak as well. So what Melia looks like. Ricky, Dunban, Ryan, Fiora, and Charla. I also, in between episodes, upgraded Special to level 4, which added in a watchtower, actually, in which there are some item orbs. This watchtower up here, we added in. Let me change it to daytime, actually, real quick. Okay, I don't want the rain. Can it stop raining, please? Thank you. We can go up the watchtower. Some item orbs up here. And we can see the right arm of the Bionis. I think that's Valak Mountain up there. And we can look at a bunch of the village of the colony, which is pretty cool. This time, in terms of Colony 6 reconstruction, I have found everything to get nature to level 5. My Ether crystals have gone up in rank, and we've completed nature. Got an EXP up 4 for that. The music is also at its biggest form. Enemies are attacking one of the colony's ether plants. Maybe they're attracted to the ether there. We got Defend Colony 6 Ancient on the Splintered Path. Alright. And we can upgrade Special to level 5. Special level increased by 1. The HQ Stronghold has been completed and we can get collectibles there now. For completing Special, we got Master Glasses. And everything has been fully built up. We can invite more people, but we don't have any more actual construction to do. A large ether light has been built. And we got a Titan plate. Alright, that's pretty cool. So while we're here, we get items here. I'm gonna go through and show all these item locations too while we're at it. Inside the city you can get items from just about everywhere if I'm remembering correctly, which is really cool. Very helpful for places like Mechonis and really mainly Mechonis locations that we can't go back to. Some are only available after or before Mechonis Core, though. So it's not perfect, and some items are particularly rare, but they are what they are. It's not bad. Get over the fence. defense. There you go. Got these ones here. And I think the last ones are back where we were at the watchtower. Yep, there would be some both down here and up there, but we got those at the beginning. Alright, next up, want to go to Junks, because I did some material collecting off screen as well, and I've done enough to get a new replica Monado or two. So let's take a look at which ones we can pick up right now. Talk to Maya. And she's finished. The Manana Rudra, designed for attack stability. Narrows its range of attack power, but it's a more focused, reliable weapon. We get the Monado Rudra from Replica Monado 1. We also get a second Replica Monado. We get the Monado Agni with a high block rate. Increases durability. Damage is unfocused, but block rate is increased. I think that's all that I have for the Replica Monados. Yeah, that's all I have for those right now. But so the Agni has more of a range, but defense is up, block rate is up, critical rate goes down. At the Rudra, critical rate goes down, but auto attack is more stable. I'm going to swap to the Rudra, I think. And give Shulk back these EXP gems. Here's another one. Here's an EXP up 4. Jeez, we can give them so much EXP up. Holy cow. And we're using that 3. Yeah, perfect. Give them 190% EXP up. Oh yes, in between episodes I also, when I was doing leveling up, here's what my arts all look like. Ricky also has Sneaky. Shulk's arts have been leveled up about as much as they can be. Melee has been leveled up. Basically getting art books from unique monsters and leveling people up. Dunban's about as much as he can be for now. Ryan can't do anything yet. Fiora specifically, she had a bunch of them and a ton of AP. And then Charla's as good as we can get her. And skills. So what Shulk is like. Melia is almost done. Ricky is almost done. Dunban has 1 skill left. Ryan is done for now. Fiora is nowhere near close, but still better than before. And Charla is done for now. And that's that. What more quests can we do? Securing provisions. I did get the Trader Spare Key with these Earthcloak gems. So with those, basically what I did was came to the Heavenly Window, ran around these guys. With Max Earthcloak, I can just sneak right on by this guy. There'd normally be a Gogol here. He would aggro onto me. I'd come behind these crates wait for him to leave me alone, and then run back around and grab it before he can attack us and aggro onto us. But that's that for now. Grab some of these gems real quick. Or crystals, not gems. Use them for gems. What can I make with these red ones? Strength up, revival HP up, bind resist, and initial tension. Yeah. I guess I'll go with strength up. If I can. Yeah. Perfect. I want Ryan and Shulk. I don't know how I closed out of the menu, but that's fine. You know, I don't need it for now. I'll be good. I'll be good. Let's... Yeah, we're still not strong enough to, take on a lot of these enemies, so... I'm gonna finish up this quest that I have active right now. With the stuff that we need. That we just got. Okay, so with the key that we would get from that spot with all the googles, we bring it down this way. So you bring it to Villia Lake. Sure, come on. And head here to the warehouse door. You can find the emergency warehouse and pick up the rations. Let's head back to the leg. Alright. Hello, friendo. We have the stuff after all this time.
Hello.
We bought provisions. Quest completed. There we go. And there's another quest.
Hello.
We got you out of a bind. One more favor. We will hear you out. It's on Ancient Lily in some ruins. Wants it because he's into collecting flowers. You get it from Befalger Tomb. Quest log, flower for rose, set it as active. There we go. Is it not out? That's odd. It's just a certain time of day. I think it might be a certain time of day. You know what? I don't know why it's not out. Hold on. While we're doing that, I'm gonna head to Satoral Marsh and start inviting some people to Colony 6. We can't quite complete that quest yet. So, never mind. We'll do that as soon as we can. Zoharism. Hi, how are you doing? I'm doing okay. Thanks for stopping by.
Hey.
I have to kill Galvin in the Alchemoth with you. Zellergentus, yes, I want to invite you. Ah, wait, we may have already invited her sister. Did we invite Energentus? Or Donnergentus we want to invite? Where is Dawn? Frontier Village. Which is where we're going anyway. Perfect. I think he's this way, but at night. This is a replay through. Though a lot of this late game stuff I haven't done in a while, so it's not new, but I don't know how to do half. I don't remember how to do half the stuff I'm wanting to do. Did I already invite him too? Where is everybody I want to invite to Colony 6? East of the lake. Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm very excited for 3. No, I gotta go check and see if he's in Colony 6 already, because I know I invited a bunch of people. I thought I didn't invite Donnergentus, but maybe I did. Gosh, it was what, 2014-ish? Whenever Chugga Conway started his LP, that's when I first started, paying attention to the game and series. That's Pepino. He's out during the day. Should be, like, right over here. Yeah, this is probably him. No, yes. That's Yura. No, I couldn't have invited him because I just upgraded both the... I don't know where Donnergentus is at this point. He's supposed to be out at night in Frontier Village. Like, somewhere over here. But he's not. And I don't understand why he's not. Ah, nice. He's the one who got you into it too. You got your copy during the holidays of 2013. Yeah, I didn't get an actual copy of the game myself until... I think until it came out on the Wii U eShop. Whenever that was. Like 2016 or something. And then I got a physical copy, I don't know, maybe 3-4 years ago? Much more recently than the digital one.
Come and see.
Yeah, I've played through it a decent...
Wanna play?
I think... I've only played through it myself 2 or 3 times. I think this is my, like, 3rd or 4th playthrough. Once, twice. This is definitely the 2nd regular playthrough. And then once again in New Game Plus, for sure. Supposed to be out at night in Frontier Village, or in the day during Colony 6. Because he's definitely not in Alchemath anymore. If he's out, he's somewhere near Reconstruction HQ, according to the wiki. He can't be nowhere. He's gotta be somewhere. You're not.
Hi,
you're
there.
McCrish. Nikita. I think he might be up here. Might be this guy. This might be him. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, no, I love all of these games so much. Definitely, worst case scenario, definitely top 5 of all time. Okay, so since he's here, the next person I want to invite is in not Magna Forest, is in Frontier Village. She's out from 9 p.m. to 6 a.m. at Apex Lake. Transport guide. Villager. Also not the right time. Guide. Where is Berry Jamie? Did I invite her already? I feel like I invited her already. She's definitely not here. Man, this is not an efficient way to show everything off. I'll say that much. Berry Jamie is here. She's by the front entrance, according to the wiki. You're a resident. X is your second favorite. He's bigger, better than... Yeah, I will absolutely say that... X's story is the weakest in the franchise, which is a shame, considering it does so much right, and it's very cool. Here's Berry Jamie. Okay. Yeah, no, X is great, the world is great, traveling is fantastic, the skills are cool. Do I know why that... What do you mean by why that is? What are you referring to with that? why, why the, why the story is the way it is. My problem with it is that it mainly felt unfinished. Well, not even that it was necessarily unfinished, is that I want more, and there's not more. It's definitely the shortest in the series too. By dev history, not sure. Probably not much time to work on it. Had to work on the world and all that, but dev history, I don't know much about X's dev history. Plus, I mean, timeline-wise, they were, they had to, I'm sure they were working on X and 2 at the same time, given that 2 came out, what, 2 years later? And on a different console. So I don't know any specific answer, but I'm sure there is some reason behind it.
Who's this?
Ain't she the one who attacked us in the capital?
You...
Tyrea! What are you doing here? You're hurt.
Do not touch me. Vile girl.
Watch it!
Oh.
Tyrea, what happened?
Is she dead?
No. It looks like she just passed out. Let's get her to the infirmary. Rhine!
Come on, why me?
Please.
Is she okay?
Her injuries aren't severe. When the Bionis awoke, the ether flow around the colony became unstable. Maybe that's why she lost consciousness.
No, that's not what I meant.
You mean, why didn't she become a Telethia?
Precisely.
For pure-blooded High Entia to become Telethia, the ether energy surrounding the Bionis has to be above a certain level. Luckily, the level of ether energy here is not as high as on the upper regions of Bionis. That may be what kept her safe. Or perhaps...
Perhaps what?
No. It's nothing.
Something about this makes me feel uneasy.
I know what you mean. We'll have to keep an eye on her recovery.
Why does she hate you so much, Melia? You're both High Entia. Is being pure-blooded really that important?
Tyrea's birth mother is most likely my stepmother. You don't mean Umea? Yes. I heard about it from Callian after I returned from the tomb. Mother was the leader of the Inquisitors, a secretive organization operating in the shadows of the Imperial household. The group plotted to maintain the Imperial bloodline through a clandestine ritual. A ritual where Tyrea was conceived.
And she was secretly raised as an Inquisitor assassin.
Hold on a sec. Are you saying that Tyrea is Callian's half-sister?
That's right. Then isn't she in the same position as you?
That is correct.
Tyrea! You're awake!
I had more right to the throne than she ever did. Were it not for the consort system that has so polluted the pride of our people, it would have been me, a pure-blooded High Entia, who would build the future of our people. But you... you are a hypocrite. Just like me. If we are honest, what is the difference? You too would take the lives of your own people to protect your bloodline. Melia, you too are nothing but an assassin.
You're wrong.
I don't buy that for a second.
Rhine!
Pride of your people? How about you're jealous of Melia?
Do you really think I would be jealous of her?
Ain't ya? You're envious of her, right? Of how she lives her life. You just want everyone to feel sorry for you for being in the shadows all your life.
How dare you? No Hom speaks to me like that.
I'm saying that you'll never have a life like Melia's. You don't have the faintest idea why Melia's been fighting. Even if you'd been born in her place, the Emperor still would have chosen her as his successor. Succeeding the Imperial line ain't all about blood. It's about taking on the will to do whatever it takes. For your land, for your people, when the time comes. That's what makes Melia different from you.
How dare you?
Both of you, stop this! This is no time for pointless bickering.
He's right. We survivors shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves. Right, time's up. I want the room cleared out.
Yeah, okay.
And you need to calm down and get some rest.
Ugh. Me? Envious? I only think of my people. What is that?
What's going on?
Look! Over... the colony!
Telethia!
Guys, she's gone.
Tyrea, you mean?
Could that Telethia be her?
No. At least, I'm fairly certain.
What?
There's no time now. We must pursue it.
Yeah, to your point, story definitely took a backseat in X, and the characters got a lot more place to shine, I think. Not to say that the other games didn't give the characters their moments, but the characters were more so X's strong point than the story. I didn't know that online had suddenly cropped up in development in the middle of it than as opposed to before at the end, but that's good to know. Understandable, at least. I think these guys are down here. Yeah, they are. Yeah, X did a lot right, but also had its shortcomings. And to be fair, I think that every game in the series has that can have that be said about it too.
The enemy's weak, but Don't drop your guard!
Ricky can win by himself. I will give it my all, no matter the enemy. Monster!
Shadow!
Is that all the backbone you have?
Alright, I'm feeling it!
Flowing through me!
Pesky thing! How's that?
Also try hard.
Everyone, let's go!
Oh, this is not the party for this as well.
Do this!
That's called
Okay. All together now!
Ricky together too.
Stream edge!
This'll leave a mark.
Shake your eggs!
Go, that's that.
We're the best!
Let us remain vigilant.
Everyone do good.
Yeah, it is a shame because they do a fantastic job with the stories. And oh, I wish I had a copy of the Secret Files of Mira. I have a copy of the Xenoblade 1 Japanese book, but nothing on X or 2 or Torna for that matter. Had this story been more fleshed out and worked more on, then I definitely would like it more. And I don't think it's bad in the slightest. It's just not as good by comparison.
It must be Tyrea after all.
What do we do? Do we have to fight her?
There's no time to think about it. Ready yourselves!
Everyone, let's go!
I expect nothing short of our very best. Sidekicks, try hard.
Take this!
My way, ether is flowing through me. Shoot!
Everyone, let's go!
Oh, I'm asleep. Okay, that's not good.
Compose
There.
yourself.
I believe being the case too, since you already feel that way about every other aspect. That's fair. Yeah, I get that.
Melia, it's up to you.
Leave it to me. Now, Ricky. Here, Ricky, go. High five.
Perfect. How's that?
Shoot. Flashbang attack.
Everyone, let's go! All right, I'm feeling it. Pesky thing.
Winning. Thank you, Ricky time. Without a doubt, your Rickiness. That's called Bolt.
Let's keep up the pressure.
Summon
We can
Poppy.
definitely do this.
That's called Bolt.
Oh, please let me use the purge that I have up.
Sorry. We can definitely do this.
Perfect.
This is the Monado's power.
And shield.
Oppose me and your destruction is inevitable. Many say pretty things.
Ha! But we can definitely do this. Here we go.
Let's split edge.
Melia,
Acknowledge.
That.
Ricky. Hereupon
Do
big
that.
good.
I wanted another attack and did not get one.
High five.
we did it.
Absolutely agree.
Monado's power.
It is definitely one of the best.
Stream edge.
Summon Bolt.
Take this.
That's called
Pesky thing.
Shadow off. My thanks. Summon Poppy. Let's go.
And I'm definitely interested to see where the story goes in 3, given that it's supposed to be a combination of 1 and 2.
Shulk, I must.
I know.
Stop!
Tyrea! You're safe.
You do realize that Telethia is Umea.
Umea?
I was pursuing Umea. Even though she knew it was her fate to transform, she remained faithful to the Bionis.
But why? Didn't she feel betrayed?
Everyone has their own beliefs, and what they believe is their own choice. Yumea adhered to her path. I pursued her so that I could fulfill her final wish.
Her final wish?
Yumea was imprisoned within the Tower of Investigation. She told me that after she transformed into a Telethia, I was to destroy her as quickly as possible. She wished to sacrifice herself to the Bionis. At least, that is what I believed at first. But I now understand Yumea's true desire. That is why I must...
This is my responsibility.
Melia.
Father entrusted me with the Empire and its people. What I believe in is the will of those struggling to survive. I have to fight if I am to convey this to the next generation. Besides, Yumea is your birth mother. There is no need for you to carry out such an...
Is the same not true of you? You may not be of her blood, but you still think of her as your...
This is a duty that my father and brother conferred upon me.
Melia.
Tyrea, I believe you and I are alike.
Alike? Never, vile girl. My gratitude for assisting Yumea. I mean, Mother.
Tyrea.
Well, there she goes.
Is she going to be okay on her own?
She'll be all right. We and Tyrea share the same goal. Our paths are sure to meet again.
Yeah, you're right. Melia, what did you mean just now? When you said you and Tyrea are alike?
Tyrea must be half Homs, just like me.
What? But the wings on her head.
Not all half-blooded High Entia have small wings, only the majority. Some are indistinguishable from pure-blooded High Entia.
Dominant and recessive inheritance. I've studied this.
So that's why.
Melia, do you think Yumea knew this would happen?
Perhaps. Actually, she had to have known. At least, that's what I believe.
She was her mother after all. She must have been aware.
Yes.
And that's that quest. Two was okay. Two, I don't know. I've mixed thoughts about two. Like some parts are better, some parts are worse. I like how the story connects with one's story. But and I like the concept for the world, but like the tutorials aren't as good. The story on its own, I think, needs Torna more than, like, say, 1 needs Future Connected. The exploration's fine. Not my favorite. The other games do it better. But it doesn't quite meet the standard that I feel like the other games kind of set. Like, if X is a 7 and Xenoblade 1 is a 10, then 2 is like a 6.5. There are parts to like and parts to not like, I think. And again, that's true for every game, but I think 2 is my least favorite of the 4 games. 5 games. Depending on how you count like Torna and Future Connected. We have a quest out here. Yeah, I think I have the least good to say about 2 overall, but again, it's because the rest of the series is just that good. You personally put X at a 9 and 1 and an 8. That's fair. And those are just example numbers. I haven't put much thought into how I would actually like rank them and what score I would give all of them out of 10. The Knock on Sage's quest. Final test. But it's for Ricky. Not equipment. He's a hero pawn, but not the true hero pawn. Ricky is this year's hero pawn. Difference is that there's only one true hero pawn. Ricky would be the second. Yeah, one is definitely the most complete out of all of them. The unreliable Resno for the Knock on Sage. Are there any other quests I feel like I can do right now and finish? No. This one. Here and it needs to be thawed. This is definitely one of my least favorite parts of any of the games, is the weather-specific stuff that you can't control and just have to force change time for it to show up at all. Like for this quest. Weather, please change. I'd like to fight this monster. Please. Please. This is a lot. This is what I don't get this sometimes. Why does the no not want to change? You're presuming 3 handle connections like 2 did, where it doesn't. So wait, where it does in its own way tie into the series' universal overarching plot. The individual story is understood on its own merits. Takashi himself actually confirmed that 3 in a statement for 3 is supposed to be enjoyable for both fans 1 and 2 and newcomers. Yeah. I did hear that as well. Though, didn't he also... didn't Takahashi also say that 2 didn't have any connections to 1 at all, and it ended up having connections to 1 a little bit? Either way, yeah, I did hear that. That will be fun. I know it's taking a lot of inspiration from 1 and 2, in particular, like the world and all that, but I'm curious where it's going to go. Seriously, what is happening with this weather? This is insane. Okay, that makes more sense and fits what it is better. So 2 will be able to be experienced as its own standalone story, but as you progress, you'll be able to understand why it's called 2. Yeah, that's fair and more accurate to what it was like. This weather doesn't want to change. Oh my lord. There we go. Finally. That took far too long. Alright, let's get the smaller ones first.
We can definitely do this!
2 is also developed by Branch Kyoto team that consists of only 30 or so people who are all brand new to game development, being their first game for a lot of them, since the main Kyoto team is busy helping with Breath of the Wild. Yeah, I knew they were working on the 2 games at the same time, particularly because they came out the same year, and a lot of overlap was sure to happen, but I didn't know what that makeup looked like. That's interesting to know. They did a great job for it being their first game, if that's the case.
It's not over yet.
My turn. You must suffer more. Hereupon beat enemy good. Mighty, mighty.
Jeez, this guy's got a lot of health. Okay.
I cannot thank you enough.
We can definitely do this.
Alright, what you gonna do? Ultra Combo 8. And we beat him, doesn't matter.
But we cannot be reckless. Not bad, not bad.
Backslash and light heal for Shulk. 2 is also the game that Takahashi was most hands-off with, letting the Kyoto branch itself handle it instead. Yeah, no, I think there was a lot... Excuse me. It was definitely different in terms of both presentation and... like, presentation, like, art style, and then... I guess more so story and gameplay elements. It was I don't know where I was going with that. It was different, and if Takahashi was more hands off with it, then that I think is definitely a look into that as to why. Needs to be daytime. Yeah, there we go.
What is it?
It is dead, sir. Cool. And that is that.